Nerd Kitchen. I'm not sure which number this one is.
This would be number 4.
Okay, that was my producer slash cameraman, Shaggy Jordan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make cheese, bacon, steak tenderloins. Now, you're going to take the tenderloin. Now, I got 2 different types. Now, the preferred type that you want to use is the round ones here. But unfortunately, when I got to the market, this was actually the best ones they had. You're going to want to use small ones. So, but you can also use the long, skinnier ones. And you want to get as skinny as possible. It makes it a lot easier to work with.
Yes, Rose, go on a diet.
What about the fat part on it?
The fat you don't really have to worry too much about because these are going to be fried,
Okay.
and it adds to the natural cooking of the steak itself, and it also can add with the flavors. You see, once the seasonings, and the seasonings that I prefer to use is a regular seasoning salt
Okay.
and a garlic powder. Now you can use whatever seasonings that you wish. However, my suggestion is that you do it in moderation. The more seasonings you use, the more it ends up getting into the meat. And sometimes too much seasoning is actually makes the steak taste bad as compared to less seasoning. Sometimes less is more.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to take a sharp knife, hopefully this is one. You're going to slice in to the main part of the steak. Now,
Are you gonna make like a sandwich kind of version, but not exactly?
well,
The cheese?
sort of. I guess that would. I get
You're trying.
opened up. And you're going to use, well, you use whatever cheese that you yourself feel that you would like to use. But I
Dr. Jack
use,
would make it spicy.
Kraft Singles.
Okay.
And there was already a milk package of those. Oh my.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure that we had
That's
enough.
okay. Say it.
Trash.
Get used anyway.
There you go. I'm going to fold it.
And if you're like me, you're probably gonna end up eating a piece of cheese we'll make
And
you.
you're gonna tuck it in there as best you can. Okay. And there we go. Now, this one is for, these ones are for Shaggy because Shaggy just didn't want bacon on them and he only wanted to try one with cheese. So cool, no problem. I can do that for him.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, let's take one of these.
Those are thin.
You do want pretty thick, so that way you can be able to cut into it.
That's what she said. That's okay. Shaggy said it looks like a pussy.
And our content, unfortunately, is not for children. And I'm hoping that one of these times I can get through one of my videos without someone saying something inappropriate.
Right?
You probably won't with this type of family.
I probably won't with you as my daughter.
That's true. I'm the one that says that, but that's what she's.
All right, now we got it open.
Sorry, this looks funny.
Children.
Hey, I'm 23. I'm actually 24 this year.
You're still a child.
Compared to him, yeah. Yeah,
You're
you're a
really-
man, baby.
No, don't call him a man baby.
Oh, he loves me.
No, I'll,
I don't like that term.
you don't
Okay,
like that?
so
Tim?
as you can see, I tucked the cheese right on in.
Sorry, it looks like it. Look. Oh, yeah, okay, we good. Hi, Mom.
This
No, I'm not.
thick.
I just feel good.
What she thinks she's high. Okay.
And we're gonna take the bacon, just like how we did with the hot dogs. We're gonna wrap it around.
Oh yeah, our last video we did the hot dogs. Well, no, 2 videos ago. Wrapping hot dogs with bacon. It was good.
You're gonna use.
A toothpick again.
Yep.
Why do they call it toothpick?
I don't know.
What is that on your shirt? Dogs of War.
Oh, that's my old competitive Nerf war team.
Oh yeah?
We were undefeated twice in a row before I left the UNFF and then COVID.
I see. Nice. As you guys know, that Senor over here likes Star Wars because he still has his things out here.
Why'd you call him Senor?
Because that means Mister in Spanish.
You should have called him Papa.
Don't.
He said don't. I was about to, but he said don't.
Oh, man.
Okay, so there we go. Now it's wrapped in the bacon.
You should make one day with barbecue sauce on it. No?
We could do barbecue sauce instead of the seasoning.
It's up to you. It's good. I mean,
That sounds good.
Well, Dawn's gonna do the actual cooking of the items.
Okay.
She's best at the frying and all of that.
right.
She can handle it a lot better. Okay, so there you go. That's what you do. So at this point, I'm going to put these other ones together. I'm going to go through this whole process again. You can watch, and at this point, my producer or whoever can ask me some nerd type questions, and I might be able to answer those.
Hey, I did my makeup.
That's quite a question. I did my makeup.
Why are you stepping on a cat litter?
That's a good gut still. Anyways, Dad,
Yes.
why did you name it Dogs of War?
Because that was the name of my cavalry unit nickname that we had when I was in the army.
And what is
We
your,
were known as the Dogs of War.
And what was your nickname in the cavalry?
My nickname was K-Bar.
And what was that?
Yes, that's a traditional Marine nickname. However, being that my last name is Kenor, actually it went through several evolutions of my nickname. At first, I was called Condor. Then that became Conan, and then the final that stuck was K-Bar.
Nice.
And I actually did have a K-Bar knife that I carried as my combat knife because K-Bar brand knives are really well made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of when I'm watching this Supergirl series on Netflix?
I haven't seen the series. I've heard a lot of good things, and I wouldn't mind later on catching up with it. Right now, I'm catching up with all the Stargate series.
Yeah.
There was episodes I missed, and it's a good show. I really enjoyed Stargate. However, I am a fan of what most people consider the horribly done a movie,
Uh-huh.
but I'm a fan of it. I enjoy it for what it's worth. Plus, come on, the actress that was in that, I mean, she was quite the looker. I mean, can't say that she wasn't hard on the eyes.
Oh, you look it.
Does the movie have its problems? Definitely. But like I said, I'm a fan of it. I enjoy it.
Nice.
And Minty on his 10 Things You May Not Know About show, he does a review of it and he goes into a little bit more in depth of it. So I suggest that if you want to know more, check out his channel.
Okay.
Minty's probably watching this like, oh, thank you.
That'd be cool. If Minty was watching my stuff and he sent us thank you, that'd be awesome. I'd love to meet that guy.
And you never know. You never know.
Yeah, he's in Australia. He's actually the second Australian I would like to meet. But I love his content. I
Yeah.
don't watch everything because some things that he does I'm just not really interested in, but a lot of it I'm really interested in.
Nice.
Okay. What's your favorite rock band?
Oh
Out of
boy.
5.
So my top 5.
Yeah, top 5.
Top 5 would have to be Guns N' Roses. AC/DC. Let's see. Sabaton. I love Sabaton. Megadeth. And then that'd be number 5. I already said Guns N' Roses. Well, Nine Inch Nails is more industrial. They're not metal or rock, really. They're in that subgenre.
Sorry that everyone keeps seeing my fingers. I'm not used to recording.
Gosh. Yeah.
I can make it 6.
Please don't. You know what? It's really tough on the 5th one, so I'm just gonna stick with the 4.
Okay. Okay, do you have any questions?
No.
Oh, okay. Fine.
How do you spell relief?
SEX.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely not for children.
Or he could have spelled it SIX and everyone would still understand.
No, that would be 6.
Yeah, but people will say that on TikTok to say they want to have SEX with the creator.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't picture anyone ever wanting to have sex with me, so.
Would you ever, if you got a good massage, would you ever get happy ending?
Do I have to pay for it?
Well, yeah, unfortunately.
They do
no.
accept tips, though.
No, I
They
ain't
do
paying-
accept tips.
I ain't paying for it.
Well, producer, have you ever had happy ending after a
Well, yeah,
massage?
there was that time that me and him, we went to a massage parlor together, and they offered us happy endings, but we freaked out, and we ran away, and
Yep.
they chased after us, and they were like, yeah, happy ending, yeah. And because they were Asian. And and we kept on running, but he fell down some stairs. That's how he broke his legs. And I ended up falling into the Jordan River and almost drowned. And as it turned out, the happy ending was just a chocolate.
So, okay, one day I went to this massage place and I was like, okay, so it was my first time ever. I mean, I had money that time where I could have just paid her tip, whatever. Well, one, not to be rude, she was short, okay, not to be rude.
I like short women.
Yeah. But damn, like she did something on my back. Like she stepped on it and was walking on it. I was like, wow, she's like professional at it, right? Well, okay, I did get the happy ending that one time only. Okay, and then she
that
said,
bacon didn't come out very well.
oh.
That was stringy.
And then she said, "Do you got tip?" And I was like, "No." And then she was like, "No, you're not supposed to be here anymore." So she kicked me out for not giving her a tip after the happy ending.
Well, you didn't even ask for it. Happy
You know, the one
Uh-uh.
thing I never got to experience when I was a teenager.
So she is now making them. I need to
So,
zoom out.
first and foremost, she always makes sure that the pan is warmed up. Then you put in about a quarter cup of butter. I prefer butter, but unfortunately all I had today was margarine. But I prefer butter because it's healthier. Less oil. I pre-seasoned the steaks with Kansas City rub. You can buy this at Macy's, or Macy's is where I prefer to get it, but because it's the best one. Or you can get one that's almost like it, that's a steak seasoning at Smith's. I also seasoned with garlic powder and with seasoning salt, so you have seasoning on it to make it flavorful. Now, my husband, who's getting his first, likes his steak raw. Just
So do I.
So does my daughter, but my husband's is coming first because, you know, he always comes first. So
Even though I
I'm
came
gonna-
first technically because I was born.
So anyway, she has to keep interrupting me.
She loves me.
But we're gonna turn it periodically throughout the cooking to make sure that the bacon cooks evenly. I don't like close-ups and she's really close to me. But yeah, right now I'm searing it on one side, then I'll turn it and sear it on the other, and then we'll just sit and wait for it to cook for a little bit. Usually with steak, I like to butterfly it so it cooks thoroughly. However, because it's wrapped in bacon tonight, I'm not going to be able to butterfly it. So